35 uses, 5 tests, Sacred-G Fusion, all the Sacred-G technology, so many ways you can use it. How can you not use it? There are so many places, literally your fridge, your freezer, your pantry. That's just food alone. Oh, don't forget the fruit basket and the bread bowl. Wait, the fruit bowl and the bread basket. Whichever way you like. I'm okay with either. You can do your water, your hot water tank. You can stick them in your, if you've got a bathtub or like a jacuzzi, you can stick them in there. Hot tub, pools. You can do all that stuff, everything to do with water in your house. Make sure you're charging it up. Take a case of Fusion, throw it on your hot water tank. Watch how your skin, everybody's skin in your entire family starts to become really soft. It's amazing. So you charge your food, you charge your water, you charge your health supplements. If you're taking health supplements and you haven't charged them up, you're not getting the value of what your health supplements can actually do because they're not activated. They don't have the energy. So they go in there and they're like, okay, well, you know, what am I... Think about when you're tired. Think about when you're drained. You go to work. Do you really work that hard? No, you don't. Okay, herbs are going to do the same thing. If they're not activated, they're going to walk in and go, oh, okay, I'm supposed to go to the liver. Where's the liver again? Oh, man, I shouldn't have drank last night, right? It doesn't work that way, okay? You need herbal supplements that are charged up. You need food that's charged up. You need water that's charged up because it's there to work for you. If you haven't activated it, it's not going to serve you. Okay, it's going to drag you down. You ever eat food and all of a sudden you feel tired afterwards and you're like all exhausted because your food wasn't activated. It's that simple, okay? When you start charging your food, your food starts lasting longer. We've had heads of lettuce that lasted 4 months. 4 months for a head of lettuce. Imagine the amount of money that you'll simply save just on not having food that goes to waste. Think about that. Oh, and then think about, and normally you might eat 1 plate, you might eat 2 plates. Hell, you might even be like me and eat 3 plates of food because you're hungry. You require a lot of energy, and the food doesn't have a lot. All of a sudden you charge it up, you throw a case of Fusion on top of your fridge, and you're eating half a plate. And you're stuffed. You're so full off half a plate, and you're sitting there going, what the hell's going on? Think about how much money with food you save. Literally, you throw a case of Fusion on top of your fridge, you're going to save that money within about 3 months. You're going to keep saving after and after and after that. If you start charging up your health supplements, do a muscle test before and afterwards. You're most likely, just about on every single health supplement, you'll automatically have to use half as many. Which means you just cut your supplement bill in half. Take all your personal products and you stick them on the Fusion. In fact, take Fusion and stick it underneath the drawers. Tape it up there. However, put a case of it inside in the bathroom. Put it inside underneath. Charge up everything with a case. Get that energy going. If you got disposable contacts, normally they got to be replaced once a week. Now you're going to replace them every 3 to 4 weeks. Think about how much money that simply saves alone. Okay? How can you afford not to put this technology all over the place? When you start charging the water up from the hot water tank, it cuts down all the minerals that are in the water. It breaks them down. And when you break down these actual minerals, then it can actually absorb and your body can use it. That's why it makes your skin soft. Okay? It breaks up the water so it cleans better. And if it's going to clean better, when you're washing your clothes, it's going to take out stains more effectively. And why stop there? Why don't you charge up your actual soap? Because when it starts breaking down the molecular structure of the soap is going to break down even further, which means it's going to clean even better. See, there's unlimited ways that you can use this. Put it in your kid's backpack. Kids take it to school. Sacred-G is absolutely amazing. There's so many people who know about Sacred-G because Robin Big. Sacred-G hit MTV. Okay, there's literally millions of kids all around United States that know all about Sacred-G. So you could be amping up their energy. You could be charging up all their food and making your kid cool. Just simply throwing some Sacred-G inside of his backpack. Not only that, you're charging up his books. You ever sat down and you read a book that had no energy? Do you know what happens when you read a book that has no energy in that book? You sit there, you read it, 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 and you're reading the same paragraph over and over. Why? Because your brain can't retain it because the book has no energy. What happens when you activate the book? You're like, zoom, 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 zoom. Next thing you know, you're speed reading because there's so much energy coming through that book and your brain is just, it's retaining it. It has a place. Why? Because you pick up that book's been charged, you got that energy flowing through you. So it's giving you the energy to actually learn it. That's what activating your books do. Why wouldn't you have this technology inside your kid's backpack? Sticker it all over the place. Get some stickers, a whole bunch. Do you understand? This is energy. If you don't have energy, you can't do anything. Everything becomes difficult. You ever tried to start a truck in minus 40 degrees Celsius weather? It does not turn over. It's very, very tough, and when it does, everything's very, very slow. Because it doesn't have that energy. It doesn't have the fire for it to get going. When you start having that energy, everything becomes easy. When you have a lot of energy, you go out, you meet a bunch of people, all of a sudden you're like, wow, we can do this together, we can do this, let's make this happen. All of a sudden you're like busting out deals everywhere. You feel like the man. It's absolutely incredible. You go outside and you're around this social setting and you don't have energy. What are you doing? You're sitting in a corner. You're eating cake, okay? You're getting fat, eating cake. What are you doing? Where's your energy? Get it up there, right? Because that's how you make things happen. That's how you get your life that you're looking for. Do you understand? Do you see how important energy is? You're thinking, I'm going to drive this sports car. I'm going to look absolutely amazing. But your body's looking like garbage because you don't take care of it. You look good in a convertible. You get out of the car and wow, what happened? Right? You got to carry that message with you. You got to carry it inside. You got to carry it in your body. When you start charging up your food, your water, your body automatically starts losing weight. You feel better. You start building muscle automatically. When your body feels better, you want to go work out. You want to get active. When you get active, you meet active people who are all making things happen, which means you're more successful in business. You're more successful in life. You're going to come home. You're going to feel great. You're going to, you're going to grab your wife. You're going to make love to her. Things are going to get better simply because you have energy. And that's it. You just need energy. 35 uses, 35 ways that you can generate more energy for your body so that you have more energy everywhere you go. Check out all 35 ways. Do all of them. Don't do half. Do all of them. Because this is energy. This is your life. What is it? It's $1 a poster for Sacred G Fusion. Throw these posters everywhere. Do your entire closet. Charge up all your clothes. Literally, throw these things everywhere. They're $1 a poster. Let's get on it. Let's get you that energy. Let's get you that life that you're looking for. Because if you don't have the energy, you're just going to sit there and watch it all go by. And you can kick yourself in the ass later. Trust me. 300 near-death experiences. I know what it's like when you do your life review. You have to face yourself. And there's no one worse to face than yourself because there's nobody you can make an excuse to. This is literally facing yourself. You can do it now. Don't put it off. You're worth it. 35 uses, hit them all.